got this lady coming through, and this is an older lady. So I feel this is, it'll either be your mother who's a little bit older, or this will be a grandmother that's stepping forward. And it feels like she's none too pleased that a ring, it feels like a wedding ring to me. Could be wrong there, but a ring either went, somebody was supposed to have it, but it's either gone missing or somebody's lost this ring, right? And because you're showing it to me, and I don't feel really too pleased that it's gone missing. I feel this lady was quite a tough lady, quite a strong woman, I want to say. You know, she's mentioned her hair, and I think it is, I think she coloured her hair, because I'm seeing it dark, but I don't think it's naturally dark. I think she's put a rinse on it, a colour on it, this lady. The month of June is important with this lady as well. And I'm seeing her in a chair. So she is sat in a chair, but she's almost like either slouched or slightly hunched is how I feel with her. So I feel like in life, she didn't necessarily stand up at all. I think she might have had a bit of a crook in the back, hunched over a little bit, and just a bit, I can't say that, or can a little bit squashed. It's almost like that it's a little bit like that, like she's not elongated. So this lady, I feel, is quite old, if that makes sense, and that's how I'm seeing her sat in this chair. And she's very protective of her possessions. So she kept these possessions very close to her, didn't let them out of her sight. Now I feel like, because I recognise this woman, so I feel like I know where I'm going a little bit with her. Okay, I'm going to go with the pull, because that's where I'm pulled to. So I am going to have to go to my aunt, and it's not a cop-out, right? But that's where I'm going. So Fluff, you want to take yourself off mute?
Hello.
Hello. Does this sound like your mother-in-law?
It does, yeah.
I kept getting pat in my head, but I think there's also a pat belongs to somebody else who's not actually here, who's meant to be here, but I kept getting that in my head. Now, obviously your family, but that's Clive's side, right? So I don't know too much about her, right? Let's just get out there so people don't think, oh, it's my memory. What the earring? I mean, she showed me earrings, and they're not like, but they're dangling. They're not like studded like mine.
No, always changing earrings.
Okay. Now Pat was all, she wasn't backwards and coming forwards, was she? She was quite a direct.
Oh no, no.
Take it straight away, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like she'd tell you whether she'd like you or not. That I don't like you, or and that's it might sound quite rude to some people, but I think she would say, I don't really like you. Is that she's quite straightforward with that. And she keeps talking about her prized possessions, her prized possessions.
Yep.
Did you understand the link to the ring?
There's a lot of rings, yeah, but I knew the one she lost.
Ah, so it was lost. Ah, okay.
Well, it was actually stolen.
Ah, like, okay. So she's she's not too pleased with that, to be honest. Like,
no.
where I can't swear. I could, but it's been recorded. But right, how's just bringing that through? Oh, you can hang on a minute. No, there's another guy coming in. Okay, but she's, where I'm seeing her, she's sat down, but I do feel a bit hunched with her. I do feel a bit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I'm seeing her in my head is that she has got her handbag on her lap, and she's holding it on her lap, and she's like, "Don't you touch this handbag."
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, you touch it, you'll get a black eye, kind of thing. Right? But there's bags of money in this handbag. Not a purse, but I feel like there's, no, you'd normally go, you'd bank up your 2p's, your 1p's or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing them in the bag.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But all the coppers in there is what I'm seeing. But they're all bagged up. Okay. But I feel like I've got arthritic hands or sore hands as well. because I'm like they're a bit crumpled as well, but they feel sore to me. Okay, but she did love her jewelry, didn't she? I know I've mentioned the rings already, but I'm seeing bracelets now hanging off her wrists and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's not a real hair color that I'm seeing. She put a rinse on it. She did, didn't she?
Every now and again, yeah.
Because you show me dark hair. I'm not seeing grey hair. I've got dark.
Yeah.
Chest. All right. I'm coming to my chest. I've got chest issues here as well, chest conditions with her as well. But for that's the breathing. So suddenly I can't breathe properly. So I've got heaviness in the chest. Oof, I feel a bit laboured here with the breathing. But I think there's stomach issues as well. So I'm going straight to my because I've got issues down here, so I need to go straight to the stomach. But not anymore, love. Not anymore, love. Not anymore, love. And that's how she talks, right? Not anymore, love. Get rid of that. Get rid. I can't. That. Bit of dirty mouth into you, Pat. So get rid of that shit and all is what she's saying. Now I've got the month of June. I don't know where that place. The month of June would be a birthday, passing, or anniversary, either related to her or someone down here.
No idea.
Okay, keep hold of that. But June seems important. April as well. There's an April connection. So that's whether to do with Clive or the kids. I don't know the birthdays.
No idea.
There's a April connection as well. That she needs to bring in. And she needs to let you know that she smells good.
Oh, good.
I've got this perfume. I'm like I've bathed in this perfume. I just sprayed it on as like I washed in it. She's got that smell. No, you smell it before you saw her, basically. But she keeps showing me her shoes as well. I don't know what this is about shoes, but they've got a tiny little heel on them.
Yes.
And it's like, I didn't ever wear flat shoes. They always had to have a little heel or something.
Yeah.
And that's just showing these are like black. What are they called? Court shoes? I'm not really sure.
Court shoes.
Oh, they are court shoes. Right. But it's a little black heel on them. But she's talking about the length of these shoes or the size of her feet.
She had feet.
It's like the feet were bigger than what you'd expect on a look.
Yeah. Yeah, she had big feet.
Ah, that's why. Okay. Now that she had smell. Yeah.
Her only granddaughter passed away last week.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's got something to do with why she's through.
Quite possibly, because the link is there. The what? I've got to mention smelly feet. I've got to mention smelly feet first. So I'm picking the shoes up and I'm spraying them inside. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And that's her.
Yeah.
Spraying them, smelly feet. But it also must have kept tights in her handbag, because I'm seeing a spare pair of tights or stockings in her handbag.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Meant the good one and the bad, the good one and the bad one, the good one and the bad. Okay. Now I know her other daughter passed already, right?
Yep.
We know that. But she's mentioned the good one and the bad one. Because I'm asking her, who are you with? But she's going, the good and the bad, the good and the bad, the good and the bad. So like the one, the two, the one, the two. So the good one, the good daughter and the bad daughter, right?
Yep.
Okay. And the bad, and let's call it the bad one. No, she ain't changed much. She's still the same.
Right, okay.
She's not learned too many lessons since she passed over. She's still doing what she was doing, right?
Yeah.
Which don't need to go into, you know what I mean? But she ain't learned many lessons. But I do feel she is. Well, the other one has joined her. Now the other one, that's in my awareness. But the other one, the one that's just passed, is not speaking to me, right? So it's just the awareness that she is there with her in spirit. So she has joined her. She won't let go of that bleeding handbag. She's got it gripped, and I think it's because the daughter that was doing what she was doing,
yeah,
is still the same in spirit, right?
yeah,
So for that point, it's going to take her time to learn her lessons before she moves up the ladder in spirit, right? She's still doing what she's doing, but she's getting some much needed healing in the spirit world that she needs.
Right. Okay.
But Pat's still keeping an eye on her. Okay. What is that related to? She's talking about a current situation, right? And this is around you. So this is to do with living people.
Yeah.
And she keeps using the phrase, that's like a spanner's been thrown in the works, a spanner thrown in the works, a spanner thrown in the works. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
It's not giving me any information on why she's saying that, but it's the awareness of, it seems a little bit like someone was on track, but it's like a spanner's been thrown in the work and it's not gone the way we expected it to go.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. It's like I've been thrown off course. I've been thrown off course. Right.
Yep.
And this person, give that again because I lost it again. Bring it back in. And, okay, how do I say? So, and the person this happened to, I'm saying his, so I'm assuming it's a he because I'm saying it's just coming out of my mouth. So his surprise is everybody else's. It's like, you know, when we all thought everything was on course, but it's like, hey, surprise, and something has happened and it's, do you know what I mean? What I feel is I feel blocked. I feel like I'm blocked.
Does it feel like Charlie?
I was going to say, that's the kind of where I was going with that one. And it's very hard not to lose hope, but that kind of has happened.
Yep.
Like she's saying, like, as hard as that is, and obviously she sees it from a different perspective because it's not affecting her, but it's like he needs to get back on the horse again. That's what I want to say. He needs to get back up and dust himself off and get on with it again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
I think it's kind of really, that's the word. Thank you very much. It kind of really disheartened him.
Yeah.
That's what I say. And it's almost that feeling of, why should I try again? Why should I bother?
Yeah.
I feel like that's been expressed anyway. Why should I bother trying again if this is going to happen every time? Right?
Yeah.
But she's waving her finger at him. And she's going, you don't get anywhere if you don't persevere.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? She's waving her finger and she's very, I just want to poke him. Was she a poke? Listen to me. And she's doing, do you know what I mean? Right, but not in like air poking. It's not, she will poke you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
No, so you get on with it, you know.
Yeah.
Because she's very much the one, you get up and you try. Oh, are you not? Okay. No. I'm going to say it with respect, but she's like, I'm not one for wimps, right? You get up and you plow on and you didn't get anywhere in this family without working damn hard, right? And that's her kind of her philosophy in life. If you want something, you do it. You work for it.
Exactly.
Okay, and so she's saying hope is not lost. Hope isn't lost. He just needs to find that, but she's like, only he can do that.
Yep.
You're saying you can tell him that till you're blue in the face, but he has to see it himself and do it himself, right? Because you're going, it's big enough and ugly enough to sort it out. But if he applies himself like he did before, and he'll be fine, but he just needs to see it from different. Okay, he needs to see it from a different perspective. It's almost
Right,
like
okay.
what happens is when we follow a certain path and we're blocked at the end. It's not necessarily to stop us doing it. It's for us to get there a different way, because that way it may not be the right way. So, like I said, everything happens for a reason, right? It's almost like no, it's his guide's way of saying no, this isn't the way to do it. There's another way to get around the situation.
Right, okay.
Destination, right? So it's a different pathway to get there. So although it feels blocked, it's not in reality. It's not real. Although it feels like that, it's not really. It's just a different way of getting to that position.
Right, okay. Yep.
You can't give up. Have you? Right, I've said my piece now. That's what I came to say. Who had the heart attack? I know Pops did, but there's a
His sister. Yeah, her daughter.
Ah, so she had, okay. So she's bringing her in. So let me know that she's with her daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
And the granddaughter last week.
Oh, she had the heart issue as well?
Yeah. Heart attack.
Was it? Oh, it was a heart attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So that just be her bringing them both in, linking them in. She's with her. Because she's got her by the hand. That's why I'm seeing that in my head. Like she's grabbed her hands, like,
yeah.
I know they're together. Grabbed her hand. Okay. All right, you done? You done? You're done. Okay. All right. I will bring this guy in just because I know who he is as well, but it's River Danced In. You know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
But that's how it's come in, because she said, I'll let him talk now. Very nice of her. But that's how his River Danced In, right? It's not just like walked in, his River Danced In sideways. How it's come in with a ruffled white shirt on and these black trousers that are so tight. Like, these pointy toed shoes as well that it's got on.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's messing about. It's stood there and is looking at me, arms straight down by his side, and he's doing bloody Irish dancing, is how he's presenting himself to me. And I can hear like these shoes clipping and clapping on the ground, right? Call me Michael Flatley. Yeah, all right.
Is it Bob?
Very slim.
Is it Bob?
I don't think so. I've been showing drag queens as well.
Oh.
So.
Oh, Tony.
Tony, yeah, I think it is him. So show me the hairy chest as well. So I've got my shirt open down to here, and I've got what's going on. I think it's.
Because I used to shave it for him.
You shaved the chest?
Yeah, when he was doing drag.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's got his hairy chest back. It's showing you. You ain't shaving it.
Right. Okay.
It's got his hairy chest back. And he's having his hair done as well, which sounds quite. But it's like I'm blowing like a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To his hair.
Yeah.
That's going on. He keeps showing me a tash. So I don't know if he ever had a tash in life, but I've got a tash going on. It did. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's
how he looks, and he looks healthy. He does
good.
Healthy. And he keeps going back to the 80s, the 80s, the 80s. I'm being placed in that era, right?
Yeah.
Now it's strange because it's not about the pandemic, but I think he means the epidemic at the time.
That'd be him.
Pandemic, but no, it's not pandemic, it's epidemic. So it's talking about the AIDS scene in the 80s, right? So it's calling it a pandemic. It's not a pandemic, you pillock. It's an epidemic. Was were you? And it's just that I was always referred to as a gobshite, is what it just said to me.
Yes.
Oh, he was. All right. So no offense, but that's what it just said to me. I was known as a gobshite. Shirley,
His auntie.
is she passed?
Yeah.
Is with her. He said, I'm with Shirley.
Oh, right. Okay.
Call Shirley out. And it's mentioned his mum as well. I don't know if his mum's here or over because I'm not feeling her, but it's just mentioned his mum.
Over.
Oh, she is over as well. The
Yeah.
movie's him bringing her in as well, but it's mentioned his mum. But he's all right. He just wants to come in and just let you know he's here, make you laugh.
Yeah.
But he thanks you. This is really strange, but he thanks you for doing his hair. He thanks you for doing his hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
It made him look. It's like it made him feel better because he didn't actually. Although he joked and laughed about things, he wasn't one to look in the mirror and go, "Oh, I'm gorgeous." I think there's a lot of inner demons that he battled, and
He did.
so it's like having his hair done or someone doing his hair almost like made him feel better about himself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's how he's bringing that across. That made him feel better just to look in the mirror and say, "Oh, at least I've had my hair done. At least my hair looks good." He didn't actually look in the mirror and go, "Oh, I'm stunning" or whatever. He's a lot of stuff going on with him, mental health stuff going on. But no, he's all right. He's got company up there, and he's having a whale of a time. And it just sings to me before he goes. Is that a disco? And he's singing "I Will Survive" by Gloria Gaynor.
That would be his song.
And he stood under a disco ball and he's singing it at me. Right. But he's all right. So I'm gonna leave his love with you because he's all right. And Pat's there, and she's still putting the world to rights where she is in spirit. So
Thank you very much.
you've got to say hello to Clive because she keeps going, Clive, don't leave him out. Clive. So you've got to say hello to him. Whether he believes in this or not, you've got to say hello to him.
He's in bed.
No, obviously, yeah, not now, but when you say hello to him. All right. So I shall leave the love with you, Fluff.
Thank you very much, darling.
Welcome.